everybody, it's Cassie and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a life update, a reading update, to let you know everything that has been going on since all this has been going on. The lockdown, everything. You think with this lockdown, with me having to stay home all the time, that I would get some reading done. That's not the case. You'd think I'd get all this taken care of. No. I've not been able to read a lot as I had hoped. I've not been able to focus very long on a book, and my mind has just been elsewhere. For the first few weeks, I mainly played Switch. I was playing Minecraft forever, and then we got Animal Crossing, and then I started Animal Crossing. Zelda. I mean, video games have kind of been what I'm gravitating more toward right now. I am listening to audiobooks, not as much as I used to. Same with reading. It's hard to focus. My kids are home. I'm doing homeschool. That takes about a couple hours a day. They are getting the chance to do Google Classroom. They get to see their teacher. They get to see, he gets to see his teacher. He gets to see his classmates. And I know everybody's missing each other. And I miss taking him to school and him just having fun being a kid. And it's sad that my youngest is not going to get the kindergarten roundup experience like my oldest one did, and it's just so many changes that I wish my youngest could do, that I feel bad for my kids, and I hate this. Big changes going on right now. Let's get on a better, happier topic. That I've got some books to show you that I've started and read since the beginning of April. 5 books here. Some of them are part of series, and I am working through those this year. The first one that I have to show you that I have read is Of Curses and Kisses. This was on my 5-star prediction list, and it was not 5 stars. I go into more detail in a reading vlog. So if you want to hear my thoughts on this book and how I came to my 3 or 3.5 star rating, I recommend go watching that video and let me know your thoughts on this. I've seen some people interested in reading it, but I have not seen anybody talk about it yet. So please let me know your thoughts and opinions on this and if they match mine. And the next book that I have here is not Dead Until Dark. Maybe it is Dead Until Dark. I don't think it is. No, this is the first book. I finally found it. I lost it, and I found it. I have just finished the 4th book, Dead Until Dawn. I don't know. It involves Eric and what goes on with that, and I love it. I love this series. I think this is going to be a 4-star series for me so far. Every book has been 4 stars. Guilty pleasure read. I did watch every single episode of True Blood now. I said in my vlogs that I was going to read a book, watch the season. Read the book, watch the season. That did not happen. I completed the whole series. And I'm kind of sad with how season 7 went. I've been told that the books and the TV shows are completely different. And yes, they are. They are the same, but they are different. They go a completely different route. Sub-characters they have kept, some characters they added on. I love that they left on Lafayette, one of my favorite characters in the series. I love that they brought in Jessica. I love the whole things with her and Jason and Hoyt. Things differently is I feel like with the whole Jason route, they're going a different way with him. I think they go a different route with Sookie, Bill, and Eric. So I'm quite curious to how that's going to happen. I heard the books are more of a romance towards Sookie and Eric, which I am here for. And I don't know. I did not like how the last season ended. Two deaths I did not like. And it just was right as soon as the season started. And I did not like it. So I hope that does not happen in the books. I'm sad that it's over. I enjoyed it a lot. And I look forward to continuing on with the series and the books. This next one here, Be Not Far From Me by Mindy McGinnis. I have not read anything else by her. I did enjoy this. I think I gave it 4 stars. I do recommend. It's about a girl who gets lost in the mountains, and I can't remember how many days she's lost, but it's at least a couple weeks. And she goes through a lot, and I was more interested in her being lost in the mountains than her flashbacks with her friends and family. I was mainly skimming through those. I really mainly wanted to see what's happening to her in the woods. I do recommend this. Great book. It is out now. It's been out since March, so go read this as soon as you can. The next book I have here is The Titan's Curse. This is book 3 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. My boys and I are listening to this series on audiobook, and they are enjoying it so much. As soon as one is over, my kids are like, let's get the next one, hurry, and we can't. We gotta wait. I do have these as physical copy. I'm trying to collect all of the Rick Riordan books as I can, mainly for my kids. When they're ready for them, I will pass them on. Right now, they're back there in that mess of a shelf, but I am enjoying this, I think, as much as my kids are. And I can't wait for them to get to the age where they will want to read this themselves. Actually flip through the book and read the pages. We are enjoying this. They gave this one 4.5 stars. I just asked them before this video. So great series, great books. And then the last one that I just recently finished is The Bone Bed. This is for owls, and I gave it 2 stars. I like mystery, thriller, suspense books, but this just did not do it for me. It is a book out of my comfort zone. I did not like the courtroom scenes, which were more in the beginning. And I did like the autopsy scenes. I like how she was trying to, come to the conclusions of who did what, who did this, why, the reasons. But this book just didn't do it for me. So I don't know if I'm going to read any more of Patricia Cornwell's books. Probably if my mom gives it to me like she did this one. But it did cover a prompt for the owls, so I got it done. On to the owls. I have 3 books here that I need to show you. I know I completed more books for owls. Oh, the Sookie Stackhouse book was for owls. I have completed another book for owls, but I can't remember which. Oh, this was completed for owls too. So that is 3 books down for owls and 4 more to go. I have, I think 4 more, or is it 3? I don't know, I lost count. But here are the 3 that I know that I have left. His Hideous Heart, and it is half of retellings of Edgar Allan Poe's works. Half of his work is in here, and half of the other half is the retelling. I am trying to get into this, but with the slump, with whatever problem I am having right now with focusing on actual physical copies, is hitting really hard. And I was hoping it would not do that during this readathon, but it is. Beautiful cover, beautiful book. I just hope I can read it and get into it. For the Witches prompt, I had 2 books picked out, but I think I'm going to go with this one, The Age of Witches. It is an ARC, and it should be out now. I saw that this is a really good book. A lot of people have read it, so I am excited because it got some pretty good ratings. I have not read anything else by her. I don't normally read a lot of witchy books, even though fantasy is my genre and you'd think I'd go for those kind of reads. But I don't think I've read a lot of witch character books. But I am interested in this. It takes place in 1692. Bridget Bishop was hanged as a witch in Salem. And then 200 years later, her legacy lives on in I can't say that word, in two very different lines. One is using their powers to heal and help women in need. The other is determined to grasp power for themselves by whatever means necessary. So, sounds like a good versus evil kind of thing. I am interested, and I hope it will be really good so I can tell you all about it and with praise and recommendations. Go get it. I can't hold anything. I have Scavenged the Stars. I have started this. I put it down. This is the book that I have to read for a sea or a coast type book. I think this takes place on a boat, in the ocean, on the sea, on a coast. I'm not too sure. I have started it. The names kind of put me off a little bit. I don't know. I only read the first chapter. Oh, silverfish, mantis, roach. I mean, they are on a ship with nicknames. So it's just something that I'm going to have to get used to. But I am excited about this. I have not heard too much, but I do really like the cover. And now to what I am currently reading. I have started this audiobook, The 13th Tale by Diana Setterfield. I am enjoying it. It is giving me Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo vibes, which makes me wonder if that book kind of goes off of this book. Let me know if anybody has read either of them. Yes, they go down to storylines. We have an interviewer. We have somebody who is getting interviewed. They're both elderly ladies who have a story to tell, who has to tell the truth of their past lives. Stuff goes down. I mean, a lot of similarities. And this one is just more into the huge story, fiction, fantasy part of it. So I am enjoying this a lot. And I'm glad I'm listening to this on audiobook because I have tried this as physical copy and in the slump, I couldn't get into it. But I am glad I'm finally into this book now. For upcoming challenges, I watched Books and Lala's video today on the TBR scavenger hunt, and then I did it with my son. Let me tell you, Kayla made it look so easy. We were looking forever. We had to cheat a little bit because I did not have the exact page count as more than one book. We had to go off by one page. Some of the books I have a huge majority of the books that I have are fantasy novels, and the characters' names you never normally see someone having. So we had to go through several different books to just find a name that somebody had, that an author had. And then when I had him close his eyes and for the last prompt, close his eyes and point to a letter or a word, and we would do that word in the title. I know it was over 3 times. And then we finally settled on the word of, and I've got a lot of books with the word of. So the book that was chosen, The Well of Ascension, this is a book that is on my 20 in 2020. So I told my son after this readathon is over, I will get into this. I'm going to have to work this into the readathon that I am participating in next month, and that is going to be Bookymon. I hope I can read as much as I can. I will do the best I can. I have a lot going on, which I'll get into that here in a minute, but I'm going to try to participate in Bookymon. next month, I will be on Team Mystic. So go, I will link the video down below where the instructions are. I do hope you participate. It should be fun, just like the other ones have. I just saw on Goodreads the other day that there is a Pokemon reading challenge, and there are prompts for each Pokemon. And the way to evolve them, you have to read that same prompt so many times to get to the next evolved form of the Pokemon. So I am doing that too. And my oldest wants to do it too. Right now he's trying to find a book with fire on the cover so he can get Charmander. I think I'm going to try to do water on the cover so I can get Squirtle, because I love Squirtle. He's one of my favorite Pokemons. So that is going on with book news. If anything else comes up, I hope I will let you know. I'm sorry that I have not posted a reading journal fill-in for March. It's just going to go in with my April fill-in. I have been pretty busy these last several weeks. Homeschool, like I said, takes a couple hours. And then for a huge majority of my day, I think about 4 or 5 hours of my day, I am making masks. I do not have elastic. Elastic is very hard to find. So I started making them with ties. I have a few to show you right now, and I really like them, and I am having fun making them. I am currently working on my biggest order yet, and so far, so good. I'm fine with it. It keeps me busy. I have been watching Outlander. I have been watching some people play Minecraft on YouTube. I will watch some of my favorite YouTubers on YouTube. And I have also been listening to audiobooks while I make these. So maybe I will put these on my Etsy shop once orders calm down from friends and family, but I don't know how soon that will be. Just keep your eyes open on my shop. I think I'm going to wrap this up. It is almost 20 minutes for me filming. I don't know how long it's going to be in editing. I thank you all for watching this. I hope April has been going okay for you. I hope you are reading a lot better than I am, and that May brings good things. I will talk to you down in the comments in the next vlog. Happy reading. Bye.